Yo!
Don't give it up, Lupe. Don't give it up, Solo. Don't give it up, Nami. Don't give it up.
Hi, and welcome to a review of One Piece Grand Battle, the PS2 version. The 2005 fighting game was based off the One Piece animation series, following the first couple of seasons of the show. At first glance, the game looks like a Power Stone ripoff that isn't too deep, but this game has a lot more to it than I originally thought. First, the story mode is garbage, and the dialogue and reasons they fight is embarrassing actually.
Luffy, what are you doing with all my treasure?
I thought I'd ask Sanji to make us some golden stew! I'll bet it tastes really good!
There's no way I'm letting you do that. It won't even be edible.
Battle!
But fortunately, that's not the meat of the game. The real fun of this game comes from the Grand Battle mode, where you or a friend can duke it out in a battle for grand supremacy over the endless seas. Or at least bragging rights. You can choose from a decent roster of characters from the show, each with their own signature movesets. Although the character selection isn't too impressive, there are some secret characters to unlock, and all the characters play somewhat differently and should be used for different playstyles. Obviously, the focus of this game is fast-paced and hectic battles, where you move on a 3D plane, fighting in an interactive environments. Any One Piece fan will become instantly familiar with the settings that all offer some cool obstacles, and there's just a lot of fun in just exploring what you can do in these areas. You get a lot of interesting moves to pull off, and landing a good combo is really satisfying. However, it's just a little too easy to pull off some of these combos, to the point where many of the moves are soon spammed unfairly. Another thing you'll notice is that the amount of shit that's flying around is just ridiculous. Like seriously, I know half the fun in this game is how hectic it could be, but I can't help but feel there should be an option to turn some of this crap down, or at least there should be an area where there aren't any distractions, like Final Destination and Super Smash Bros. There are a good variety of items and power-ups to pick up that add strategy and fun to the game, but sometimes your opponent could start spamming these as well, leading to many controller throwing moments. Also, you can call support characters in this game to help create some havoc, but the AI is pretty damn brutal. Half of them get stuck behind walls and even commit instant suicide for an unknown reason. The best thing about these guys is they just help distract your opponent long enough for you to wail on them. Anyway, if you haven't noticed, I have a lot of complaints with this game, but it really isn't that bad, just about average, yeah. One of the major issues I had with the game was the unfair use of the secret move. Basically, there's a special move that you can pull off anytime, but it gets stronger depending on how low your health is. So if your health is really low and you pull off this simple combo on an enemy, you'll perform a special move that wipes them out immediately. I'm playing Luffy here, and I'm kicking the crap out of this guy. However, he happens to pull off this combo by spamming it, and just like that, I'm dead. I can't help but feel that this attack is too powerful and easy to pull off to the point where it could be abused by other players and supersedes even using normal special attacks. Other than that, the only other major complaint I have was that the game's just a little too simple. Certainly it's a lot of fun and really easy to pick up and learn, but it's just a little too simple to be recommended as a great fighting game for a decent period of time. The graphics are really good for an anime-based game. Everything is colorful, and the animations are really fun to watch. There's also a couple of nice little touches from the show, just these little details, like they truly went the extra mile. And the cel-shaded graphics and cutscenes are perhaps where the most details in the game were put in, which is a plus, but I would have preferred more polished gameplay. The voice acting is pretty bad though, because it's from the 4Kids abomination of a dub.
Hey, watch! Here's Sanji! Who's been eating my meat?
That's right on!
How dare you make fun of me? You got some nerve.
Battle!
And also the music is completely forgettable compared to some really awesome music from the anime, which I chose to use in this review. In conclusion, this is a surprisingly good anime-based fighting game for the early generations. I found myself enjoying it a lot more than I thought, despite playing the game 7 years after its release. I recommend this game to anyone looking for a fun weekend with a friend, especially if you're a fan of the anime. But for anything more than that, I couldn't really recommend this title. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.